Hello, welcome to the next edition of Cool New Ideas. Today, we're going to be trying out Delirium for Pioneer, and we're going to be trying out the brand new Mosswood Dread Knight. I think it's pretty decent overall. And of course, since we're in Jund, I have to go ahead and play Grimflare just because it's a nice throwback. It's one of those cards that is so iconic, you got to play it. And also, one of the people in my Discord and that watches this channel really likes the card Satori's Envoy. Envoy. So we're going to try that in this deck as well, because we already are in Jund, so why not? And we have pieces to help set up some, self-mill, like Witherbloom Command, to help facilitate Kroxa and Grimflare, with Liliana the Void and Fable to help add stuff to our graveyard as well. We have a pretty diverse types of items in this deck, between lands, artifacts, enchantments, instant sorceries, planeswalkers, creatures. So hopefully we can get Delirium turned on relatively fast and make a 2-mana 4/4. So basically with Trample, kind of like the Tarmogoyf of Pioneers. So see if that still can withstand in 2023. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video around if you like. And let's get into the deck list. So as you can see, we have the best cards in black, of course. Push, Decay, Thoughtseize, Command. So we have a lot of Golgari removal, which is the best of the color scheme. Then, of course, we have the best cards in red with Kroxa and Fable. We do not have Blood Tithe Harvester, just due to the fact that one of these cards has to be the third color. And we have more green prioritized, so red needs to be just a splash. So Kroxa, the miracle, the escape is going to be a little bit more on the difficult side, just due to the pure nature that we are more dominant in Golgari. But I'm hoping with Fable Passage and Overlook that we can get our mountains out of the deck and hopefully go off like that. Because we are a heavily synergize around Soul of Windgrace a little bit here with the Fable Passages and the Overlooks. We have 3 Urborgs to turn our lands into dual lands, so that's pretty important overall, I think. That is our main board. Sideboard wise, we have 2 Duress for control / combo decks, 1 Cinder Vines for combo / artifacts and enchantment removal, 2 Damping Spheres for the Lotus Field matchup, 2 Noxus Grasp to fight mono green, planeswalkers like Teferi, and as well as stuff like green and white. So it's pretty good. And it also can kill, of course, Greasefang. Terror Thunder for the Blasted Worm. Then we have Kolaghan's Command for a little bit of discard, artifact hate, a little bit of damage, and recursion and grinding matchups. It's kind of a catch-all card. We have Omnixilus as a kind of a card against control. We could bring it in. Keep upticking, make our opponent discard cards, pinging them. We have 2 Extinction Events for aggro / mono green. Then we have 3 Leyline Bindings for graveyard hate. That is Delirium for Pioneer. Let's get into it. Overgrown Tomb, tapped, go. Shattered Thicket, passes. Mana Confluence, Grimflare, go. Carplusion Forest, elf. Now I think we Thoughtseize. Take the Chariot. Play the Mountain. Dread Knight. Attack. Put Graveyard top. Should turn on Delirium. Nope, 1 card short. So once we use this Decay, it should be on. Stormseeker. Yep. Gives itself haste. Kate makes a human token. Smacks me. We will block. Play the Urborg. Cast. Draw a card. Go to combat. Attack. Put Urborg to the graveyard. Top. And green. Cast Witherbloom Command. Minus and drain. Kill an elf. Stormseeker. Gives itself haste. Attacks. Take it. Blood Crypt untapped. Abrupt Decay the Stormseeker. Play a Glissa. Attack. Graveyard. Top. Sakazan. Plays the Lovestruck Beast. Fable. Play Dread Knight. Pass the turn. Thrill Seeker. Puts counters on the beast, I assume. Nope, puts it on itself. Passes. I'm gonna say yes, actually. Dread Knight. Yeah, get rid of both. Riveteer's Overlook. Take a forest. Go ahead and blitz the Envoy. So I might as well attack with the Glissa here. Just due to the fact that he's gonna sack this to kill the Glissa anyways. So what happens if I attack out with everything? He's at 9. This Lovestruck Beast can only do so much. I think I risk it. 2 of these have 3 of these have trample. So that prevents trample. So there's still 9 coming across with trample. So this blocks here. Then you block there. You block here. Okay, you chump and chump. No. So I get 8 across? Oh, okay. That still means there's 3 damage coming across. Because this still does 3. And pass. Huntman's Redemption. Do you get frisky with the beast? Plays another elf. No, it does not. That flips. Play a swamp. Glissa. Fable. Pass. The best thing he can get is a boat. Thrill Seeker. So this is 8 points of damage. Alright, backs up the Thrill Seeker. Passes. Alright, we will say yes. Get rid of the Overlook. Damn it, another land. Crack the Fable Passage. Then the deck a little bit. Grab a forest. 5. Have 5 creatures. He can profitably block here. Just due to the pure nature of Lovestruck Beast and this blocking something and then sniping something else. So are we going to come back and lose? Stormseeker. I think that means we lose. Yeah. This 1 point here. 4. Alright, so snipes there. That's lethal. Probably these 2. Maybe Colgan's Command. Liliana might be just weird. Yeah, I think Liliana's just weird. Run it like that. Fable Passage, crack it. Do I want to get a forest or a swamp? Probably a swamp. Pass. Pathway on green. Makes a human token. Passes. Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Grimflare, go. Makes another human. Has a tap thicket. Passes. Grimflare. Offer the trade. Double blocks. Got that out of the way. I would like a land. Plays a Stomping Grounds. Stormseeker. Attacks. Take it. Thoughtseize. I guess a Crone War. Attack. Alright, so graveyard. Graveyard. Huntmaster's Redemption. Sure. Okay. Kill the beast token. Take 2. What are the odds he draws a land here? Even though I don't want to, I think I have to Glissa here and attack. Graveyard. Graveyard. I guess top. It's probably going to sack this Stormseeker probably to get a basic. So just play a Lovestruck Beast or a... Oh, you drew the Crone War. There goes the Glissa. That means we take 6. Passes. Fable. Play the Fable. Pass. Yeah, we got stuck on lands this game. I would love to be able to double spell this Bankbuster and Command. These both have trample. There's just no way, right? Crone War. I'm off. Alright, 0-1. Let's get into the next. Stomping Grounds. Tapped. Go. Tap Vents. Passes. Swamp. Dreadhorde. Or Mosswood. Dread Knight. Dark Slick Shores. Maze Mine Tome. Scries. Mountain. Glissa. Attack. Go for the throat. And Glissa plays a tap vent. Scries. Grimflare. Fable. Attack. Alright. Scries. Soul transfers my Mosswood. Plays a tap Barrens. Lily. Fable. By the mountain. Glissa. Attack. Scries again and gains 4. Tap Barrens. Void Rends my Glissa. Passes. Untap. Forest. Grimflare. Hitcha. Void Rends. The Reflection. That Legion's Lieutenant. Snipe it. Draw an Urborg. Attack. Graveyard. Top. Graveyard. Hive. Okay, another creature land. Another Tomb. Scries. Do you have removal? Blood Mage. Eats my graveyard? Or do you make a pest? Eats my graveyard. Play Grimflare. Attack. Trades with the token. Graveyard all these. Draws a card. Nighthawk Scavengers. Passes. Glissa. Pass. Draws another card. Plays a Plains. Swift ends my Glissa. No attacks. Thoughtseize. Take the Nighthawk. Pass. Draws a card. Goes to 10. Might be able to start attacking now, honestly. Turns on the vent. Hits me? Okay. Take it. Plays a tapped Hive. Dread Whispers. Cast a Knight. Cast Weatherbloom Command. Drained and Mill. We will take back, guess, Fable Passage. Play that passage. Crack the passage. Then the deck. And go attacking for 8. That's not really a win condition. That's not really good. Bankbuster is fine. We might leave that on top. So definitely not that. Envoy could be pretty good. We'll put that on top, then that on top. Turns on the vent. Attacks with that said vent. Take it. Aetherborn. Envoy. Do you have another removal? Every last threat of ours profitably exchanges here. So we'll attack with everything. He does gain like 7. Alright, kills that threat. We draw a card. He has to at least block with Aetherborn. Alright, trades both of those. Takes 1 across, gains. So graveyard, 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 top. Maybe I should have left that push on top. That can get a creature land. Graveyard, Bankbuster, go. Heartless Act, okay. Turns on the Hive. So your goal is to get rid of the Dread Knight. Draw a card. Hits me. Assuming East the Dread Knight. We go to 8. Draw a card. Tap land. Grimflare. A second bank. Go. Murder's Rider. Passes. Liliana. Play that Liliana. Uptick. He had a land. Draw a card. And then crew with the other Bankbuster. You can double block with the Shambles. Block the Shambles plus Rider. Probably going to take out the Bankbuster. Yeah, I'm not really worried. Double blocks there. We definitely take out the vents. And then we just pass. You can't attack with more than one creature land at a time. Unless he had that vent still. It might have been just correct not to block at all. Just due to the fact that he could have double attacked with vent back with the Rider and gain 6. And here he comes at Liliana, which is fine. And a Blood Mage to eat up the yard. Nope, draws in, loses a life. Another vent. Kroxa. That's a interesting top deck. Kroxa. We will crew and then have a go. Bring it back. Eat up a bunch of lands from the graveyard. So if I attack, double attack, that would be bad. Attack. Probably forces him to block. Pass. Leave up the other Banky for defense plus card draw. Cycles a tower. No attacks. Draw a card. Oh my god. Thoughtseize Tron. So he can turn on a Hive if he really wanted to. So what happens if I attack out? I guess I attack with Bankbuster and a Kroxa. Hand check? Okay. So we know he has a land. Discards that, does nothing. So he takes 3. We can maybe die on the crackback. Not with double vents though. I think I go for it. And attack with both. Turns on the vents. So he has to discard the tower. Take 3. Okay, chooses to double block. He could have double blocked a Bankbuster, gain 4. Take 6 to be at 2. Goes the safe route. Gains 4 in this exchange. And we will go ahead and just draw a card. Play a Lily. Uptick Lily. I have no need for these Thoughtseizes. And pass. Plays a creature. And he still has a Shambles up. That's not bad. Passes. I guess downtick Lily. Crew. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Train you for 3. Takes it. Got it. Against another mid-range deck. Probably Ob. Maybe Duress. Seems like that's it. Abrupt Decay probably doesn't need to be needed. Kolgan's Command also could be decent. Maybe down Witherbloom? No, that's just too much of a setup piece. Maybe a Lily. Maybe I don't need the Kolgan's Command. Run it like that. Fiend's Tower. Passes. Urborg. Thoughtseize. Take Vanishing Verse. Dark Slick Shores. Aetherborn. I don't have a green source, so that's not very nice. Play a tap land. Second Thoughtseize. So he's off that mana, so we take Fracture. So now we should be able to Liliana, down tick, and then he can answer it the turn after. Plays a tapped Hive, passes. Mountain. Lily. Minus. Pass. It's great because he didn't use his mana. Now he's forced to use it for Void Rend on this. Tapped Hive. Should probably use it now before I uptick. So yeah, you're all tapped out. We draw Overgrown Tomb, which isn't bad. We just hardcast Envoy, pass. Blood Mage, draws a card. Plains. I still only have one green source. So Witherbloom command, minus drain, or mill. We will take a tomb. Play that said tomb. Untapped. Grimflare. Go to combat. Attack. So now we're going to start gaining life off of this soul, hopefully. I do not want to guess that. Plays a plains. What's your last card? Farewell? Nope. Just kills that threat, sure. Gain some life. Passes. Soul Windgrace. Get back Fable Passage. Attack. Graveyard. Graveyard. Top. Plays a Hive and passes. Crack the Passage. Get Mountain. Cast Envoy. Attack. Get back a Forest. Got it. 1-1. Let's get into the next. Mana Confluence. Thoughtseize. Take Greasefang. Watery Grave. Tapped. Passes. Forest. Dread Knight. Go. Okay. Shrine. Passes. Cast Mill Drain. Take a tomb. Play that said tomb. We'll do it tapped. I don't think I need to leave up a Fatal Push. Hit ya. Free the Fae. Sure. Gets a dig through time. Watery Grave. Passes. Mountain. Fable. Attack. Another Free the Fae. So we know he still has a Hollow Fountain. Another Godless Shrine. Greasefang. Gets back a boat. Kills my token. Kill the Greasefang. Hits me to 10. Get rid of a Bankbuster. I don't think I need a Witherbloom command. So we cast Dread Whispers. Play Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Cast Dread Knight. Go. Faithful Mending. There's the Hollow Fountain. Gets rid of 2 Sky Sovereigns. Gazes. Can't stay away. Gets back a boat. Hits me down to 2. This is very tough. Urborg. Fable flips. Play Urborg. Play Liliana. Minus. Cast Dread Knight. Pass. I guess he just flashes back, can't stay away. Oh, sure. So we bring in Binding and Grasp and possibly Terrace Under. Abrupt Decay, I guess, could get that. Witherbloom command, not cutting it. Bankbuster is probably not worth it. Just due to the fact that he's going to be just extremely aggressive in the first place. But at the same time, Liliana is not great. So I think I just bring in a Duress. It's either Duress or a Witherbloom command. I think Duress is better. I don't like that. But Binding it, Leyline of the Void into play. Play a tap land. Go. Mana Confluence. Passes. Instantly regretting the land I chose. Dread Knight. Go. I definitely should have played the tomb. Tapped. Would have saved 2 points of life. Waste. Passes. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Take the Rend. That's the only thing that could actually kill the Leyline. Play a Dread Knight. Otherworldly Gaze. Attack. Shipwrecked Marsh. Greasefang. Go to combat. Attack. Decides to trade. Which is good for me. We play the Swamp. Dread Whispers. And then cast Dread Knight. Go. Man, so much incremental value out of this card. Godless Shrine. Tapped. So no Wrath Inbound. Passes. Play Fable the Mirror Breaker. Otherworldly Gazes. Play Riveteer's Overlook. Question is, do I want a mountain or a forest? I think a forest makes more sense. Hit ya. So he's at 6. It's not bad. Okay, Mending to try to dig for a sweeper. But that doesn't matter. These cards just keep coming back. Courtyard. So he must have a Wrath. Yep. I wouldn't be mad if I drew a land here. I'm going to say no. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and lead off with drawing a card. Draw a card. Pass. Passes. Flip. Fable Passage. Crack it. Get another Forest. Grimflare. And cast a Dreadwood. Pass. Mending. Scoops it up. Run it back. Hollow Fountain. Untapped. Passes. Urborg. Thoughtseize. Probably has a Gaze. Sure. I think I take Void Rend. Hollow Fountain. Passes. Mana Confluence. No, I don't really want to Croxa. Just pass. Gazes. Hollow Fountain. Passes. Play a tap land. Pass. He forgot the Mending. Passes. Privateers. Tap it. Go digging. Red. I guess I grab another Forest. So that's green. Okay, I want to do one spell. One thing I could do is Croxa, but that's not very good. But I might as well just do it. Just use my mana. And there goes the Parhelion. Pass. Mendings. Waste. Passes. Forest. Glissa. Pass. Free the Fae. There's a Fang. Chooses Dovin's Veto. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Grease Fang. Yeah, there's no Chariot. Let it go to combat. Targets. Abrupt Decay. I guess that is kind of painful. Plays the Prankster. Confluence. Cast Soul Warden. Soul Windgrace. Get back a Riveteer's Outlook. Then the deck. Get a Mountain. Pass. Tapped Courtyard. Sky Sovereign. Snipes. Shrinks my soul. Goes to combat. Attacks. Take it. Passes. Envoy. Go to combat. Attack. Get back Overlook. Gain a life. Get another mountain. Chumps. Pass the turn. Passes. Go to combat. Attack for 10. Get back Overlook. Get a swamp. Takes it. What do we find? Overlook. Play the Overlook. Get another swamp. Play Dread Knight. Pass. I could bring Croxa back, but that's not worth it. Scoops it up. 2-1. Another positive record this week. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? Overall, it felt pretty decent. Like, maybe it needs a little bit more work at the 2-drop slot. Maybe 3 Grimflare is correct. But I like Grimflare. It was pretty powerful in the games I was able to go off. Maybe we just need a little bit more spot removal. Main board. Go for the throat. Maybe as a one-of. Seems pretty reasonable. Other than that, like I said, the deck felt pretty reasonable. If it competed, beat Grease Fang. We did lose the Gruul mid-range. I mean, it is a decent deck in general. They can get much more aggressive than us and fatter. So, we definitely maybe could have bridged that gap a little bit more. But overall, like I said, I like the list. We beat Grease Fang, which I felt pretty nice about. And yeah, so if you have any suggestions at all, let me know down in the comment section. What'd you think about all the lists this week? If you haven't checked out the other 2 lists, that got a 3-0, you gotta go check those out. Both of those decks were sweet. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.